Okay. Let's get this started. Nobody's showing up yet, but that's alright. We're gonna go through this either way. What's up, everybody? This is Jericho from Jay's Card Cottage. Blah. Here today with Sealed Ice Age starter deck. Wizards of the Coast. Back in 1995, it says $8.95 US. Absolutely wild. Absolutely wild. Let's get into it. Ooh. And before we get totally started, let's do. There's all the cards we're looking for. All of our big pulls, nothing over $18 or $19, so nothing crazy. Come on, let me in. Give it to me. Aha. Got it. Woohoo. Oh, getting tight there at the bottom. Come on. A wiggle. There we go. If I remember correctly, it's rares on top, so we're going to open it upside down. Cool. That's the back. Oh, look, this one's got a fancy little cellophane deal also. But I'm trying to do this the fun way. So where's the opening? Get that. There we go. My cellophane rips pretty easy. Alright. So here's our random pack. Look at that. The Duelist, the old magazine. Ice Age rulebook. Pretty sweet. I dig it. Keep that over there with the box. And now, let's see. What do we have here? Warning. Zuron Enchanter. Might have to pick those up so they can be seen a little bit better. Imposing Visage. Interesting art. I like it. Oop. Tarpan. Tarpan is put into the graveyard from play. Gain 1 life. Not bad. Not bad for a 1/1 green chump blocker. Horshade. 1 black to buff 1/1 until end of turn. 4 for 1/2. That's not great. Juniper Order Druid. Tap to untap target land. Play as an interrupt. That's not bad. 3 mana though for untap target land. Might have room in my Obun deck. Circle of Protection white. Nothing new there. Portent. Look at the top 3 cards of target player's library. Then either Shuffle that library, or put those 3 cards on top of the library in any order. Interesting. So you can either look at the top 3 and shuffle. It's like a worse kind of scry. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So an extra draw on your next turn. Interesting. Erison's Aura. Sacrifice an enchantment to destroy target enchantment. Counter target enchantment. Interesting. I'm not sure that's very good. But honestly, not a whole ton in Ice Age was. Two blue for Mistfolk with a 1 blue counter target spell that targets Mistfolk. I thought it said that counters Mistfolk. I was curious at how that interaction was supposed to work. Goblin Ski Patrol. Flying and 2/2. If you pay 1 in a red, at the end of turn, bury Goblin Ski Patrol, so sacrifice it at end of turn. Use this ability once and only if you control any snow-covered mountains. Well, I feel like you only can use it once. You have to sack it. Boom. Earthlore. Enchant land. When Earthlore comes into play, choose target land you control. 0. Tap land. Earthlore enchants to give target creature... Oh, so I can tap to buff +1/+2 on an enchanted land. Shield Bearer. Banding. Don't remember what banding does. I don't think it was a great mechanic, though. Hey, Scaled Worm. 8 for a 7/6. Flourishing during the Ice Age, these worms were bane of all Kaldorans. Their great size and ferocity made them a subject of countless nightmares. They embodied the worst of the Ice Age. Flavor text used to be so good. Wow, that's a paragraph. Soul Burn. Deals 1 damage to a single target creature or player for each black or red you pay in addition to the casting cost. So it should be 3x. Gain 1 life for each black you spend. This way you cannot gain more life than the toughness of the creature or the total life of targeted player. Interesting. Interesting. How weird. It must have been before they had the X mechanic. Songs of the Damned. Oh. That's not bad. 1 black mana to add 1 black to your mana for each creature in your graveyard. It can be good in a lot of decks that the Surveil lands that do good in on black colors. Ray of Erasure. Target player takes the top card of his or her library and puts it into his or her graveyard. Draw a card at the beginning of the next turn's upkeep. So, target player mills 1, then draws an extra card on the next turn. Interesting. Chubtoad. Chubtoad gets +2/+2 until end of turn when blocking or blocked. This goes from 1/1 to a 3/3 if it gets blocked. Kilhorden Guard. Target creature gets +1/+1 until end of turn. If that creature leaves play this turn, bury Kildoran Guard. Use this ability only when attack or defense is announced, and only if defending player controls no snow-covered lands. Wild. I haven't seen any of the snow-covered lands yet. Lava Burst. Red and X deals X damage to target creature or player. Effects that prevent or redirect damage cannot be used to protect that creature. Ooh, that is absolutely going in my Krark deck. I need more win cons, and I can create infinite colorless mana. Flip. Foul Familiar. Oh, now you're gonna pop up the little box, huh? Cannot be declared as a so cannot block. Pay one black, pay 1 life to return. Fell familiar to your hand. Effects that prevent or redirect damage cannot be used to counter this loss of life. Weird. Weird. Boom. Kilhoran Dead. When Kilhoran Dead comes into play, sacrifice a creature. Tap 1 to regenerate. Ooh, it's a 3/1. I've got a place for that. That's going to go into a Tessa Karlov. Mystic Remora. There we go. That's a hit. Cumulative upkeep 1. Whenever target opponent successfully casts a non-creature spell, you may draw a card. That player may pay 4 to counter this. So boom, that's just off of the list of these cards here. Circle of Protection Black. Tor Giant. 4 for a 3/3. Cooperation. Target creature gains banding. Cold Snap. Cumulative upkeep 2. During each player's upkeep, Cold Snap deals 1 damage to that player for each snow-covered land he or she controls. Freyalisa's Charm. Enchantment for 2. Attack 2. Whenever an opponent successfully casts a black spell, draw a card. Use this ability only once each turn for a black spell. For each time a black spell is cast. I'll use this ability only once each time a black spell is cast. And I can tap 2 to return it to my hand if it's the target of something, I assume. Nothing wonderful. But if you're playing somebody black, it would be a decent sideboard card. Drought. During your upkeep, pay 2 or destroy Drought. Before a spell that requires black as part of its casting cost may be cast, or an ability that requires black as part of its activation may be played, the controller of that spell or ability sacrifices a swamp for each black in the spell's casting cost or the ability's activation cost. So a cumulative upkeep of 2 white. But that's kind of insane. Like, on turn 4, if you can drop this, that's kind of a game stagnator for anyone running black, especially mono black. Dang, not bad. Wind Spirit. Flying can be blocked by only 1 creature. Five for a 3/2. Has to be multi-blocked. Weird. Chromatic Talisman. 3, untap target permanent. Use this ability only when a red spell is successfully cast, and only once for each red spell cast. I think that can probably slot into my Kark deck as well. Illusionary Terrain. Cumulative upkeep 2. All basic lands of 1 type become basic land types of different type of your choice. Interesting. I'm sure that has some use somewhere. Goblin Mutant. 4 for a 5/3 goblin with trample, cannot attack if depending player controls an untapped creature with power greater than 2. Cannot be assigned to block any creature with power greater than 2. Interesting. I like the art for sure. You know what? I'm going to set that one aside. I think I got a place for that. Lim-Dûl's Hex. During your upkeep, Lim-Dûl's Hex deals 1 damage to each player. Either player may pay 1 black or 3 of any color to prevent this damage to himself or herself. Got the last 4 cards here. Fyndhorn Elder. Add 2 to your mana pool. Not bad. Not bad. Blizzard. Cumulative upkeep 2. You cannot cast Blizzard if you control no snow-covered lands. Creatures of flying do not untap during their controller's untap step. Jester's Mask comes into play untapped. 1 tap, sacrifice Jester's Mask to look through target opponent's hand and library. Give that player a new hand of as many cards he or she had before. Reshuffle. How weird. If you can cheat it out early, it's interesting. That's so weird. And last one. Lava Tubes. There are any depletion counters on Lava Tubes. It does not untap during your untap phase. At the beginning of your upkeep, remove a depletion counter from Lava Tubes. Add black to put a depletion counter. Add red, put a depletion counter. Interesting. Okay. Alright. Let's see, what do we have in the pack? Island. Or was that the pack? I'm honestly confused now. Mountain. Swamp. Forest. Plains, I'm assuming. Snow-covered island. Mountain. Swamp. Plains. Island. Mountain. Swamp. Snow cover. Oh, is this just land? Oh, this is just land. Okay, let's clean these up then. So we have snow covered. These are all non-snow covered. Okay.
I don't get what I want, I get what I need. Every single day I'm heading off to my dream, and I get everything that I damn well please. I don't give a damn if you all listening to me, cause I run it. I'm the only one that really want it, I'm the only one that's really on it. I'm just being honest, I'm just doing everything I promise, cause I want it bad enough that I'ma make it as an artist. And I know I'm not the smartest, and I know I'm not the largest, but I promise you that I'ma be the one that worked the hardest. Cause I promise you that I'm just getting started, and I promise you that my skills are getting sharper. So I'ma get charted, can't be guarded. Nah, I'm the one to get retarded. Get the party started, yeah, get the party started. Yeah, so let me get up on it, yeah. Bitch, you got me fucked up, I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup, we bout to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud, sounds like we're sold out. In front of a whole crowd, we lose control now. I'll take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me, everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me, and I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe to find out who you wanna be.
Whole dollar. It is less than the non-tournament legal version.
Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't try to stop this. Work until I'm nauseous, cause I will not quit. No, because I want this, don't try to stop me. Failure ain't an option, so I'd be cautious. I hope that you're watching, don't